Hello everybody, how are we all? Welcome back to the channel. We have a huge game today. Probably arguably the most important game of the season so far for Manchester United. Today means an incredible amount in terms of top four. Obviously battling for third with Aston Villa at the moment. I, for one, am very nervous about this game, but we will get into that further on in the watch-along. So I've got a little bit of a different structure that I want to go for. We've got the chat is popping off already, so that's always a great sign. Well in, guys, we've got Johnny in the chat, Josh in the chat, Normal Guy in the chat, Dylan in the chat. We've got Bruce as well. Welcome in, guys. Autistic Biscuit is in the chat. Gaz is in the chat as always. And Mark Neal there as well. So, yeah, great to see you all in the chat as well. I hope you guys are excited. We will go over the new structure in the run up to the game. Obviously, as well, huge game for Manchester United women today in the League Cup final. We will be watching that as well. 2:15 kickoff. I've got that ready underneath me as well, so we'll keep an eye on both games. So don't worry, guys. It's going to be fine. We're going to have both Manchester United games on at the same time. And P is in the chat as well, LMP. Dylan in the chat. I think I said Dylan anyway as well. And Krishna in the chat. Perfect. So, new structure, basically, to the game. Well, to the pre-match game. I've got stuff I want to talk about in terms of recent form for both teams. Recent of Manchester United, recent of Aston Villa. We're going to talk team news and lineups. We're going to talk predictions, and then we're going to just have a countdown and chat engagement then in the last 10 minutes or so. So let's get into it anyway. Feel free, obviously, to discuss along with me everything that we go over. It should make it run a little bit smoothly. I just thought that it was a little bit messy before now. So we'll see how this goes. If it is rubbish, then of course we'll change it. But we'll go as we are. So, recent form for both teams. We have obviously come off the back of that huge Newcastle defeat. It felt like two defeats in one, I feel like. That was a really tough defeat to take, especially Newcastle going down to 10 men as well. Whether that should have been a sending off or whether it shouldn't have been, we should have capitalised on that and we couldn't. It was a shame, and we were always going to lose a game. We were always going to lose. So I'm not going to read into it too much. We'll just try and kick on from there. Carrick has obviously had an interview before the game, and I was just listening to it, and he is very blasé about the loss. So why should we not be too? I guess we should be a little bit blasé. Does it leave the pressure on us? Absolutely. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Johnny with the super chat. Well in, Johnny. Thank you so much, Johnny. Drop a like on Johnny's super chat, guys, if you can. And Johnny says, have a great show, Holly. Thank you so much, Johnny. Very, very much appreciated. As always. Yeah, so obviously Manchester United coming off the back of that Newcastle loss. You can't say it wasn't coming. Our form had massively dipped. We beat Palace. Obviously, they had a man sent off. We drew against West Ham, and before that we beat, or before or after that we beat Tottenham. And each game wasn't particularly convincing, but you don't always have to be convincing as long as you get that result. So I wasn't overly worried about it. You could say that because of that, it was leading up to this loss against Newcastle, and I don't mind losing games, as I've said in my match reactions before. I really don't mind losing games, but what I do mind is when the players don't actually contribute anything to try and win that game, which is the biggest loss for me. I don't like the loss is a loss. We've lost out on 3 points, but the biggest loss for me is the team kind of folding over at that point, and they should be putting in more to win that. Aston Villa's form hasn't been great either, which is one thing that we can try and capitalise on. Obviously, they won midweek in the Champions League. They played midweek in the Champions League. I actually think that's more detrimental to us because I think we don't react very well when we have long breaks. They are obviously within more of a flow than we are. We're not in a great flow of actually playing matches. We keep having these massive breaks, and I think that's actually a downfall for us instead of an advantage for us. But in principle, Villa should be more tired than we should be. Will that Will that actually prevail to anything? I don't know. I don't think it will. I genuinely don't think it's an advantage for us. But Villa have obviously had 2 big defeats in the last 5. Chelsea being 4-1 loss to Chelsea. Surely if they can lose that badly to Chelsea, we might be able to get something out of them. And obviously a huge loss to Wolves, 2-0 to Wolves as well. So we'll see if we can capitalise on that bad Villa form, I guess. But where does this leave us today? If we can get a result out today, it leaves us 3 points ahead of Villa. In 3rd place. If Villa get a result out today, obviously vice versa, it leaves them in 3rd place, and a draw would pretty much leave us in the same place, but it would put the pressure on with Chelsea behind us because we're only 3 points ahead of them with a game in hand. But we're probably not going to touch City. I doubt Villa will touch City either. City are 10 points ahead of us now, but we do have a game in hand. But anything can happen, I guess. Anything can happen. Last game, we'll talk about last game. Just very disappointing overall. I think last game was very disappointing. We're not going into this game with lots of confidence considering how badly we played against Newcastle. And Newcastle definitely getting what they deserved. But we will see what happens. You never know. We could bounce back from this. We could bounce back from last week. We could prove today that we do deserve to be where we are. Last week you wouldn't have watched us and thought that we were higher up than Newcastle in the table. You'd have thought that they were the team in 3rd place and we were the team below. But it's football, isn't it? Premier League, it's never easy to predict. I just hope that we can do as much as we can today to try and contribute to getting back to winning ways. Krishna says we have been good against Villa at home in the past, so hopefully we can do that again today. Do I think that the previous game we played against Villa was a fair result? No, I think we were probably the better team. It's just 2 outrageous moments from Morgan Rogers got them through that game. Josh says, come on United, love the channel and chat. Well in, Josh. Thank you so much for the super chat, Josh. Love that from you there, Josh. Well in. Thank you so much, Josh. And if you would like to get your super chats in alongside Josh and Johnny up there, then do feel free to contribute. And any support towards the channel is always greatly appreciated. But we'll go into team news and lineups then. Obviously, Manchester United lineup is out as well as Villa's, so we'll go through the lineups quickly. Manchester United start with Sene Lammens in goal, Luke Shaw left back, Harry Maguire and Yoro centre backs, and Dalot comes back in for Mazraoui at right back. Mainu and Casemiro in the middle, no changes there. Cunha, Bruno and Ahmad in attacking midfield, and Mbeumo up top. So obviously Sesko is dropped. We need to discuss that. I feel like that is very important for us to discuss. Martinez in goal for Villa. Bogarde in right back. Konsa and Mings centre backs. Luka Dean left back for Villa. Barkley and Onana in the middle. McGinn, Rogers and Buendia attacking midfield for Villa, and Ollie Watkins leads the line for Aston Villa. Manchester United on the bench have Bayindir, Malacia, Mazraoui, Heaven, Mount, Fletcher, Ugarte, Sesko and Xerxes. And Villa coming off the bench has Bizot, Lindelof, Matson, Garcia, Torres, Bailey, Harvey Elliott, Douglas Luiz and Tammy Abraham. So Villa have a very good bench. Villa actually do have a very good bench. We haven't got a bad one. We haven't got a lot of attacking threat on there, only being Benjamin Sesko. Obviously, we are without Patrick Dorgu, Lisandro Martinez, Obi Martin and De Ligt, as always. As always, shock horror. But Alex with the super chat as well. Well in, Alex. Thank you so much, Alex. Drop a like on Alex's super chat, guys, if you can. Alex says, I say 2-0 as Villa are all over the place at the moment. So 2-0 to us, Alex, yeah? Not a bad prediction, that. Not a bad prediction, that. Hold on to your predictions, guys, because we will do a section at the end where everyone can drop their predictions in and we'll discuss them as and where appropriate. So, obviously, the elephant in the room is Sesko's dropped again. I actually do have an initial opinion on this. I don't think this is right. I don't think that's right. I think I can see what Carrick's doing. Carrick obviously wants the impact to come off the bench, and Benjamin Sesko is bringing a lot of impact at the moment, so I do understand it in that respect. I just don't think that this is giving off the right message that we need to relay. I don't think it's giving off the right message at all to the team. I think you're starting some of the players that came on last week and were part of that loss against Newcastle. Sesko came off when it was 1-1. Ahmad came on, didn't contribute anything, I don't think, attackingly. And Mbeumo had an awful game last week. And I just think it's not fair to take our goal scorer off from last week, who I think did well where he could, is obviously still inexperienced, is obviously still learning, is obviously still trying to get better week in, week out, is in great form, is scoring nearly every game. Was it fair to bring Sesko off? Well, he took him off regardless. Was it fair to then drop Sesko for today and keep some of the players that contributed or didn't necessarily contribute to the loss but didn't contribute anything towards a win on the pitch again this week? How Mbeumo is still starting over Sesko and Amad's not in good form either, by the way, but Mbeumo is in absolutely poor form and should have scored last week, near enough an open goal. I just don't agree with it, and I don't think it sends in the right message. Look, I can see what he's trying to do, but I don't think it's fair on Sesko that he is being the butt of all these decisions. He's the one that's not starting when he's the only one that's been consistent in the last few weeks. I get it, completely get it, that he wants impact off the bench, but that's not his fault that nobody else can impact off the bench. He's the one that's consistently impacting. And you can't say last week, oh, he's better when he comes off the bench, because he still scored us a goal. We lose that game 2-0, probably 2 or 3-0 if Sesko doesn't score that equaliser. So Alex says, and 5-0 to Liverpool over Spurs today. Alex with the super chat again. Thank you so much, Alex. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you, Alex. So yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of Sesko being dropped to the bench. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it gives off the right message. But I'm not a manager, and I could be humbled by Carrick today. Do I still think that that's right and he's the one that's missing out for these other players? No. But if it gets a win over the line, then that's all Carrick's going to care about. So we'll see. I just don't think in this current way is this going to teach a lesson to the players that are coasting through these games, absolutely stinking them out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Mazraoui obviously dropped to the bench again. It's so frustrating at this point, guys. It is so frustrating. I am bored of saying that we need a new defensive back line. We need a whole new line. And even, don't get me wrong, some of the players that we have in that defensive line are good. Like Martinez when he's fit, Mazraoui when he's fit, Dorgu when he's fit. But what's the point if they're not fit? What's the point? What is the point? You may as well not have them. If we have them less than we have them, so at that point, I'm not interested. Yeah, you're great, but go and be great somewhere else for 2 months out of the season. Do you know what I mean? If you cannot build consistency here, we are going to massively struggle. And next season, we will not be able to have the squad depth that we have currently with the injuries that we have out. And they are vital injuries, by the way. De Ligt and Lisandro Martinez are our strongest centre-back pairing. Obviously, I completely rate Harry Maguire, but that's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough. We need to invest heavily, not only in the midfield next season, but in that back line as well. And the players that we are bringing in, because obviously we've got massive players out injured, they're not good enough. They're not good. Mazraoui's great, don't get me wrong, but Mazraoui's injury prone. Last week he's had to come off. Dalot is not the answer to our problems at all either. Luke Shaw is not the answer to our problems. We need to invest in that back line heavily, really heavily. It's great we've got a keeper now that's a little bit more structured, but yeah, we need to invest heavily in that back line. I'm really disappointed as well that Niall says, Holly, we are still in a Champions League spot. I hope you're not moaning or being negative. Look, I get and understand where you're coming from. What's best for all our football club? Real talk. Christ, guys. Let's not even go there, please. Let's not even go there. I can sit and I can say what I think about Manchester United and my opinions. I'm talking about a game off the back of a loss against Newcastle where we should have won that game last week. if we carry on like that, we're not going to be in a Champions League position. So chill out. I hope you're not moaning. Don't listen. Don't even. Please don't. I think Villa will come out strong today. Obviously, they've got some attacking threats. They've got Morgan Rogers, who's obviously a great talent. They've got Ollie Watkins, who's in some good form. And Douglas Luiz is obviously back in a Villa shirt and looks to be an attacking threat for Villa. So we need to make sure that we watch those. They have a good team, Villa. They're very, very organised, very good manager. I can expect that they're going to give us a run for their money today, as always. Villa to exploit United when vulnerable first half. I think that's probably our weakest moment, that first half. So we need to make sure that we can sniff out any danger there as well. In the first half, we need to make sure that we keep that organised. Villa are obviously going to come at us. They are, because it's probably our weakest moment, but we should be able to stay organised and react to that as well as possible. The best way I think we can react to that, also being very, very careful, is we go just as hard at them. We're at home, we're at Old Trafford, we'll have the crowd behind us. We go just as hard at them in the first half as well, and let them know that they're not just going to come at us for 45 minutes. We're going to go at them as well. And in the second half, I think we'll probably be the better team as well, as we are usually in the second half, and see what happens. But I hope we respond really well to that today, and we can carry on cutting inside from the side, from the wings, because I think that's our dangerous. That's when we're most vulnerable. There's something about Lamans that I just don't think he can cope with it. So if we can cut that out, cutting in from the wing, double up on those players. Morgan Rogers is going to be mad for it today, and so we need to make sure we cut that out. Obviously, that was what Osula scored last week. Morgan Rogers scored twice doing that the previous time we played Villa. So let's cut that out. Right, let's get our predictions in then, guys. Let's get our predictions in then. I will drop a poll in the chat. I don't know. I think my heart is saying a Manchester United win, and I hope we can react as well as possible to our previous ones. What am I talking about? Match predictions. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. I'm heavily hungover today as well, guys. I was out last night. So please bear with me today. I'm very fragile. I'm very, very fragile. Apologies. Yeah, my heart is saying a Manchester United win, as always. My head is saying a draw. I think both teams are going to be very nervous today. Neither team's going to want to lose this game. And is that going to contribute in both teams playing it safe and potentially we take a draw? I hope not, but that's what my heart is. That's what my head is saying. My heart is saying obviously we go out and beat them 5-0, but is my heart ever right? Probably not. So get your predictions in the poll anyway. Get your predictions in the poll. I'm clinging on, P. I'm clinging on massively. I'm a bit all over the place. Oh, my poll says Newcastle as well. Sorry, guys. Mike's a bit quiet. Thanks, P. Right, that should be better, P. Let's drop another poll in. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Like I said, please bear with me today. I'm all over the place. Is anyone nervous for today, or is people... I think the last couple of results are easing people's minds a bit with the Villa. That is, to be fair, that is easing my mind a little bit as well. Right, there we go. Villa in the poll now. Villa in the poll. Apologies, guys. Again, like I said, I'm hanging. I probably look as bad as I feel as well. But yeah. So my prediction, I'm going to go for a... Like I said, heart thinks Manchester United win. What does my heart think the prediction will be in terms of score? Maybe a 3-1 Man United win. Dylan's nervous for the game. 3-1 Man United win, my heart says. My head says, I think a 2-2 draw. A little bit chaotic, I know. 2-2 draw, or maybe a 0-0. I know, sorry, I know, but I just think both teams are going to be nervous today. Mr. Bavzar's confident. Good. 75% of you think that Manchester United are going to win. Only 6% of you so far think that Villa are going to win. And 18% of you think that it's going to be a draw. Dylan says 3-0 United versus Aston Villa. For me, playing safe, draw. I can't tell this one, says Jay. Alex says another reason I want Man United to win is the Emery was crap at Arsenal as manager. Josh, thank you, Josh. Appreciate that, Josh. Hungover, poor Holly, I know, Johnny. Difficult this. Manchester United are going to make me feel better, though. I can tell, guys, they're going to make me feel better. P, is that better? Is the mic better now? Josh says, I'm with you there. 2-2 draw sounds about right, especially with our defence. Matt says, last season Everton would have beat Arsenal, but that was another title-winning performance by the Gooners. 3-1 United, a normal guy. Isaac says, I agree with your take on the Sesko matter. Why is Mbeumo unstoppable when he's struggling of late? The system of us not playing with a target man will cost us. Adrian's in the chat as well. Well in, Adrian. Right, so, a couple things I want to ask you guys. I want your input on this. Is, why do you think, how would I phrase this? Why do you think Sesko was dropped? Why do you think Sesko was dropped? Do you think that was the right answer for Sesko to be dropped? Do you think someone else should have been dropped in his place? Do you think that there's anyone else that can take that position over him? Do you think it's the right call? Do you think it's the wrong call? Let me know what you guys think about that. Any other topics you want to discuss? I've got money on your 2-2 prediction, Holly. Josh says, that's good. Dylan says, Arsenal win of the league. City are done, Holly, in my opinion, after West Ham draw at West Ham away last night. Oh, crazy that from City. How they didn't pick up 3 points there, I don't know. But obviously, huge game as well today. At Anfield. Tottenham playing Liverpool at Anfield. Niall says, maybe for Sesko, it's maybe because of the midweek game. Maybe we're resting him or wrapping him in cotton wool. I just can't see it. No, I just can't see it. I think in that number 9 position as well, I think that he's more than capable of lasting. He should be given the benefit of the doubt in terms of if he starts struggling or if we want to save him, then we take him off around before the end of the game. But I just can't agree with it. I get it. I completely get it if in terms of, Carrick was asked about it by Gary Neville before the game, and he said, it's a difficult position to be in. You want people to contribute on the pitch and off the pitch. You want to have that impact off the pitch. So I very much think it is an impact substitution that he wants from Sesko. I just don't think it's fair on Sesko that he is the full man, because he needs that impact off the bench. But these players starting don't give us anything off the bench. Do you know what I mean? And Ahmad last week comes on against Newcastle off the bench and offers us no impact at all. Is that somebody that should be then rewarded the following week after you've lost that game, and we've lost that game when players like that have come onto the pitch? Is that somebody that should be rewarded with the start the following week? I don't agree. I don't think so. I think it's unfair on Sesko, but ultimately Michael Carrick is the manager, and ultimately he's there to win Manchester United games. We maybe shouldn't look too deeply into Sesko being mistreated, but I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it gives off the right impression to the rest of the players on that pitch. We are not going to get the response from these players if they know they can just coast through these games and not particularly offer anything. But you never know, they might all pull together this week and offer us something unbelievable, and then I hope that Sesko can come on and contribute as well. Johnny says Sesko is our best striker and your best striker should always play. I agree, Johnny. I agree. Sesko is still young, says Krishnus. I agree, Sesko is still young, but he's contributing more than anyone else at the moment, so why should his age be a factor in this? He's the one that's scoring goals week in, week out, so he shouldn't, I don't think his age should be at his downfall. Do you know what I mean? Josh says we're playing one game a week, and after next week, no game for 3 weeks. I would have started him for at least an hour. Me too, Josh. Me too. But, yeah, we are in the tunnel, about to walk out. My final thoughts on the game are, I'm nervous, of course. I think it's a huge, huge game. Like I said, it's probably the biggest game of our season. It's the biggest game worth fighting for, as it is. Girl Gaffer's in the chat. Well, Girl Gaffer. Hello, Holly. I'll be watching your women. I hope they take the trophy from Chelsea women. Me too, Girl Gaffer. I've got it down here, so we'll be watching that one as well. We'll keep an eye on both games. But yeah, I'm very excited for that one as well, also. No, I haven't, normal guy. I haven't. Good luck to the MUFC ladies today as well. Yes, Adrian, you're completely right. To be honest, Sesko is slow. Probably Carrick dropped him on the bench. Sesko is slow? I think that's probably the hottest take I've heard this season. Sesko is not slow at all. Sesko is probably the fastest player on the pitch. So, yeah, Mr. Bavzar, I'll have to disagree with you there. I don't think Sesko's been dropped because he's slow. If anything, he is probably the furthest thing from slow. But look, that's your opinion. Everyone's entitled to opinion. However crazy it may be. P says, Yainted. Well, MP. Well, MP. Yeah, huge response needed from these boys today. Whether they can do that or not will be another question of the mentality. How does Carrick respond to this as well? This is obviously a big test for Carrick and will be a huge contribution to whether he gets this job at the end of the season. Look, to really show yourself, to really show who you are and what you bring to this club, you have to have ups and downs, and you have to jump over hurdles, and it's how you jump over them hurdles and how you respond to the issues that you face is how you'll tell whether somebody is able for a job like this. I don't think he could do any worse than what we've previously had, but then that could be crazy to say. Krishna says, I agree, just thought maybe he's still being managed accordingly. We've depended on too much on young lads in the past. Yeah, I get that, Krishna, I get that. I do get that. I just think it's a shame for him, that's all. And look, it's not the Sesko thing that's annoying me. I don't mind that. I don't mind that Sesko's young and he's been taken off and this, that and the other. It's more the other ones that annoy me. It's more the attackers that are on in his position that don't deserve to be there. Like Ahmad and Mbeumo, I don't think deserve to be picked ahead of him. And as long as they keep being picked ahead of him, when they're not offering anything particularly important in games that we're losing, that's what annoys me the most, is I don't think these players should be rewarded and Sesko be the fall guy for them. That's what annoys me the most. That's what annoys me the most. Sesko's a flying machine, says Johnny. Hope it's Cunha as the 9 today and Buemo's more of a winger. And Dixie says, stop complaining. Dixie, today must be the one game that you are gonna bet for a Liverpool win. Surely, surely, Dixie, surely. My Leticia looks ready for the game today. Chris says, good afternoon, Holly, and everyone. My fingers are crossed for a win. I think Mbeumo deserves it, to be honest. Deserves what? Cunha and Bruno, 2 goals, says Mr. Bav. I'd like that, Mr. Bav. Fuck Liverpool, says Dixie. How long we got? Any moment now it's going to kick off, guys. Crazy from Dixie, isn't it, P? Crazy from Dixie. Oh, God. Are we ready for another roller coaster? Another 90 minutes of feeling emotional roller coasters. He deserves the start of Sesko. Bruno Fernandes gives his final team talk in the huddle. Yeah, I agree, Jay. I think don't get me wrong, I defo think it's tactical. I just, personally, I don't think it gives off the right idea. But look, if we win this game, that's all Carrick cares about. He cares about Manchester United above all, and he's right to as well. He's right to. Almost ready, guys, for kickoff. Villa kick us off here at Old Trafford. We are underway. Luke Shaw wins a foul for Manchester United. Bye, I'm watching on live stream now. I'll be back at half time. No worries, Mr. Bav. Up the Villa, says Vic. Oh, Vic. How dare you come in this chat after the week that you've had? How dare you, Vic? Holly, what do you think of Chelsea's team huddle yesterday? So weird. So weird. Will you be watching the Spurs game as well? No, sorry, Sink. I'm out for Mother's Day. I'm out with me mum. No worries, Rethanon. Welcome in. Lamans with the free kick here. Goes up towards Mbuemo. This time's a jump. Mainu headers it forward. Yoro puts pressure on Watkins. Dallo puts it out for a Villa throw-in. Well in, David. Welcome in the chat, David. Hope you're well. Mallard's in great form as well, scoring 2 goals against Ireland in international duty. So hopefully she can provide something exciting today. Dinya, great ball to Buendia, but Dallo cuts it out. Good football here from United. Casemiro tries the ball forward. Cunha, oh, Bruno, take it. Cunha, good ball into Bruno, but Bruno dummies over it, and it's cut out by Luca Dean. Onana. Konsa. Back with Martinez. Villa trying to draw us out here. Mings. Finds Onana. Back to Mings. Martinez. Goes out for a United throw-in. Good pressure there by Mbuemo. Forces Martinez to kick it out. He's washed, Chatney. Martinez is washed. Thank God we didn't get him. Good shot stopper, but not a lot beyond that. Dallo taking his sweet time with a throw-in. Throws to Casemiro. Casemiro switches to Luke Shaw. Shaw, good touch forward. Runs past Morgan Rogers. Cunha. Great ball. Oh, headed away by Dean. Cunha with a great ball in there. Martinez forced to boot it away again. McGinn wins it though ahead of Mainu. Yoro intercepts. Chested down by Konsa. Into Ross Barkley. He finds Mings. Mings out to Dean. Konza. Good ball forward from Konza. Finds McGinn in loads of space, but Luke Shaw cuts it out and gives away a foul. Good start from Villa so far. Happy to play with the ball, very confident. Why ain't he playing Sesko? I'm not sure, just a lost cause. Forzy, welcome in Forzy. Good, I'm good, thank you, Jay. How are you? Yoro cuts out the ball forward. Maguire wins a foul for United. Well in, Maguire. Well in, Josh. McGinn's laughing. I think McGinn's laughing because the size of McGinn and Maguire's just gone down by like a sack of potatoes. But look, foul's a foul. Forzy's buzzing. I bet you are, Forzy. Lamans takes the free kick for United. Finds Yoro. Yoro back to Lamans. Maguire. It's raining. Yoro. Yoro tries a long ball. Cut out by Villa. Barkley. Mings. Luka Dean now progresses forward. Maguire cuts that out really well. Well done, Maguire. Oh, tries a ball into Bruno, but it's too far. Bruno wants to press. Ross Barkley. Mings. All Villa so far. Players are about to walk out for the Women's League Cup final. Maguire. Lamans. Jay says we need to support the girls today. It's a big day for them. Massive day for them. Hopefully they can bring it home, Jay. Mainu finds Luke Shaw. Bruno back to Maguire. Mainu. Yoro. Good ball into Ahmad. Ahmad passes it back to Casemiro. Casemiro tries to find Dallo, but it's cut out by Mings. Mark Skinner ready to lead the ladies out. Looking proud. He looks very, very proud, guys. Very proud to lead the United ladies out in this League Cup final. Maguire. Luke Shaw. Finds Bruno. Bruno tackled by McGinn. Sorry, Barkley. He then finds McGinn. And Villa win the free kick. Casemiro gives away a free kick. Onana. Finds Luka Dean out wide. Luka Dean, cross comes in. Villa first to everything here, guys. Villa first to everything. Even we cut the ball out and we just lose it straight away. No reaction from us yet so far. Luka Dean. Buendia. Buendia's a great player, isn't he? I really like Buendia. He's quiet in the last couple of seasons, but he's a good player. Barkley tries the ball forward, cut out by Mainu. Morgan Rogers now. Cross comes in. Oh, good opportunity there for Villa. Ahmad's there at the back post. Can't get it any further away than Dean though. Onana brushes Mbeumo off. And Villa win a free kick in a good position. And Buemo gives away a free kick. Oh, sorry, Casemiro gives away a free kick. Silly free kick there from Casemiro. United just can't get close enough, guys. We just can't. We can't get our stamp on the game so far. Just a Lost Cause says, I'm faster than half of these players. I'm 6'6" and 35. They're so slow at pressing. 10 minutes in, almost, and it's been all Villa so far. All Villa. The Iceman is on the bench for Villa. I know, Jay, I know. I don't even like saying that name at Old Trafford anymore. Rodgers finds Dean, cut out by Ahmad. And United win the free kick. Strange set piece there by Newcastle. Villa, sorry. We were like this against Everton, but Man United will take 3 points. I hope so, Alex. Yeah, McGinn just tries to push Ahmad there, I think. No intention of winning the ball. That did not come off for Villa. Dalot. Almost kick-off for the ladies. It was all Villa last time we beat you 2-1. Yoro finds Ahmad. Ahmad loses it. And Villa win the free kick. Dalot just pulls Buendia back. Ukadine stands over the free kick for Villa. Ross Barkley. Mainu putting the pressure on, but Barkley brushes him off. Onana. Out wide to Dean. Good ball. Back to Lucadine. Kicks it against Dalot and wins a throw-in. Oh, guys. Be patient, I guess. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Watkins does well there against Dalot. Still Watkins. Mainu breaks out with the ball. Casemiro, fouled, well done. Just leans into the ball there, so he goes over really easily. Give United a bit of breathing space. Almost at kick-off now, the United ladies. They look poised. They look well up for it. Dalot. And Buemo, nice chest down. Mainu, what is that? What is that, Mainu? Bruno does really well there. Finds Cunha. Cunha turns on the ball. Good ball into Mbuemo. Good turn for Mbuemo. Out wide to Bruno. Good ball out. Bruno, cross comes in. Oh, too low. Can't get to Cunha. Watkins can't get there ahead of Maguire and slips over. Well done, Maguire. Brilliant from Maguire there. Well in, Fishface. Good seeing the chat, Fishface. Imagine paying money to watch this crap live. Mainu into Yoro. Maguire. Good progressive football there earlier on. Just a shame we couldn't get the cross off. Mainu into Shaw. Mainu back to Euro. Euro finds Ahmad. Heavy touch from Ahmad. Manages to keep hold of it though. Cunha. Cunha switches. What the fuck was that? David consents a goal coming for Villa. Take it we haven't come out of the traps fast. No, not yet. Not yet, Johnny. Luke Shaw does well there. Lamans picks up the ball. Ladies are ready to kick off. Maguire. Finds Yoro. Mbuemo. Dallo. Back to Casemiro. Chelsea kick off for the ladies. Come on, United. Come on. Casemiro. Tries the ball over the top to Dallo. Thanks, Johnny. Back to Maguire. Maguire taking loads of touches. Yoro. Into Mbuemo. No options there for Mbuemo. He has to go himself. And he's dispossessed. Wins the throw-in for United. Chelsea, Lauren James. I think that just went out of play. Lauren James wins a corner for Chelsea. Thomas Joyce just palms it out, I think. I think it went out of play before that. Mainu finds Dallo. This is going to be hard, guys, watching two games at once. Casemiro. Bruno. Back to Luke Shaw. Cunha. Lauren James dispossessed by Park. Cross comes in. Ahmad can't get there. Cunha with a good cross there. Ahmad just can't get anything on it. Great cross from Cunha. Ahmad should do better there. Ahmad should do better there. Why is he dark? I don't think it's enough to give away a penalty, but why does Ahmad duck? Jess Park progresses for United. Shoots. Oh, God, not far off that. Not far off that. Turland, sorry. Turland shoots. Hampton palms it wide. Bruno stands over a corner for United. Corner comes in. Yoro. Can't get anything on it. Falls to Shaw. Cunha. Can't get a cross in. Corner for United ladies. Corner comes in. Headed away by Lucy Bronze. Can they get the cross in again? Cross comes in. Headed away by Cuthbert. Probably the Arsenal one then, I guess, Alex. Yeah, it's weird just the lost cause, isn't it? It's weird. Like, Sesko puts that in all day long. Sesko puts that in all day long, regardless of someone pulling his shirt. Thanks, Johnny. Have some faith in the team, Holly. Corner for Chelsea. Corner comes in. Terrible corner. How does it get through? It gets through everyone. Terrible corner though. It's near enough across the floor. Casemiro does very well there. Does very well there. Menu, what is that? So disappointing there from Menu. So disappointing. Tries the ball into Cunha about 15 minutes too late. Onana dispossessed by Ahmad. Ball into Dalot. Dalot's going to come backwards. Finds Ahmad again. Bruno. Left foot shot. Blocked by Onana. Shaw. Mainu. Yoro. Ahmad. Back to Yoro. Yoro, good touch forward. Finds Dalot. Cross comes in. Good cross. There's nobody there. That's a good cross. Nobody in there. Cunha is playing well last stop. Dalot with a good cross there. To be fair to Dalot, it's a great cross. Where's Sesko? Get Sesko on the pitch, man. You're putting more crosses in this week than you have in every game that Sesko's played so far. Why are we doing this when we haven't got a number 9 in the box? We're giving more service towards a number 9 that's not there than we have done ever before. It doesn't make sense to me. Get our number 9 on the pitch and then he'll finish these chances. Bruno, corner. Can't get to Maguire. Buendia headers away. Dalot puts it back in. Yoro flicks on. Nobody there. Luke Shaw, headers forward. Oh, it's got to be offside. He's got to be offside. Casemiro wins a corner for United. Great news though. I think Dorgu's back training from what I see today. That is good news, Josh. It's just frustrating. Like, we're playing like we have a number 9 in there and we've dropped the number 9. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Bruno, corner comes in. Maguire. Ahmad! Great save, Martinez. Not enough power on that from Ahmad. Morgan Rogers. Terrible ball out to Watkins. And Watkins dispossessed by Bruno. Go on, Bruno. Go on, Bruno. Go on, Bruno. He needs someone with him. Ah, Casemiro! Get back now. Get back now. 5 of them just stood up there. Get back! Barkley. Out wide to Dean. I need something to eat, chat. I'm struggling. Onana. Out wide to Luca Dean. I need something. I need some sort of bad food, chat. Konza. Barkley out wide to Dean. Dean finds Morgan Rogers. Johnny with the super chat. Well in, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Get it out, Bruno. Well in. Go on in, Buemo. Put the pressure on him. Put the pressure on Mingles. Oh, Bruno, nothing Bruno trying here is coming off. Thank you for that, Johnny. Appreciate that. That's made me feel better, Johnny. McGinn. Terrible. What is that? Oh, unlucky there, Ahmad. Unlucky. Ahmad tries to jump to it. Just not enough power. Can he get on it? Still 0-0 in the ladies' game. Lauren James, though, looks to progress. Shot comes in. And Leticia blocks it. Corner kick for Chelsea. Where's Kazawa? Don't tell me they've dropped Kazawa. Dallo. Back to Casemiro. Into Maguire. Maguire's travelled a long way up here. Well in, normal guy, thank you. Mike! Well in, Mike. Never fear, guys, Mike's here. Bruce with the super chat. Well in, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that, Bruce. Bruce says, come on, Holly, bring us good luck. I'm trying, Bruce, I'm trying. Goes out for a fucking throw-in. Piss off. Mings. Martinez. Konsa. McGinn finds Mings. Under pressure there. Head's pounding, Josh. I'm struggles here, Mike. Luka Dean. Good ball into Buendia. Buendia slips. Ahmad finds Casemiro. Back to Mainu. Loads of space here for Mainu. United starting to settle into the game a little bit here. Well, Lucas Stade's putting bubbles in my throat. Yoro. Good ball into Dallo. Finds Mbeumo. Mbeumo. Back to Ahmad. Dallo. Never mind. Mainu, well recovered there. Mainu! Well in, Mainu, you gorgeous man. Cunha. Oh, he's done too much. He's done too much, chat. He's done too much. And now he's slipped. Oh, he's won it back, though. Well done. Mbeumo. Oh, God, we did. No one can get out their feet! No, not yet, Mike. I don't think I will either. Craving that bloody chicken burger. Cunha, cross comes in. Ah. We're doing alright, man. We're forgetting Villa are a good team. They are a good team. We're growing into it a little bit more now. Martinez trying to draw us out. United ladies struggling to get any possession on the ball so far. That's it. Hold it now. Hold it now. Jess Park. Nice ball forward from Jess Park. Oh, Chelsea broke out there really well. Cuthbert. Onana. Good ball out to Luka Dean. Cross comes in. Headed away by Yoro. Well in, Yoro. Oh, time will tell, David. Time will tell. There's not much really to F and Jeff about at the minute. It's been like both teams have had spells of play, haven't they? United defending well. United ladies defending well. Oh shit! I haven't bloody. Barkley finds Onana. Onana back to Mings. McGinn. Morgan Rogers. Buendia. Well tracked there by Mbeumo. Cuts it out. I prefer the calmer Holly. So does my blood pressure, David. Well then, Daniel. Daniel's in the chat. We missed you, Daniel. Throw in to United, Luke Shaw. And Mbeumo loses it. Good space now for Buendia. Good football there. Watkins back to Buendia. Mainu slides in and wins it. Well in, Mainu. Ahmad, what the fuck is that? What is that, Ahmad? What is that? Ahmad's been poor so far. Oh, guys. Ahmad just boots it out. Buendia playing good football here, Villa. Onana. What the hell was that? Onana just booted it back to Lamans. Couldn't explain that one if I tried, guys. Couldn't explain that one if I tried. Maguire. Maguire goes long towards Mbeumo. Sniffed out by Mings. Konsa. Passes to Mings. Mings out to Dean. Dalot dispossesses Ollie Watkins. Wally Hopkins. Dean with a throw in for Villa. Konsa. Nice, Daniel, nice. Martinez. Finds Mings. Mings into Dean. Kicks it against Dalot, goes out for a Villa throw-in. Do you guys think there'll be a goal before half-time? Or is it going to be a 0-0 half-time? Mainu. Finds Bruno. Bruno, ball over the top towards Cunha. Sniffed out though by Villa. Shaw back into Cunha. Finds Mainu. Mainu into Bruno. Back to Mainu. Maguire. People saying shoot. What? Dalot. Yoro. Bruno. Ahmad. Bruno wants it back. Ahmad won't do it. Mainu. Out wide to Dalot. Ahmad wins it back. Casemiro. Maguire. Casemiro. Cross comes in. Goes out for United corner. Yeah, 1-0 or 1-0 United, says Dixie. Josh doesn't think there'll be a goal. Jay says 0-0 at half time. We should beat United, says David. Chelsea are 1-0 up. Lauren James. Lauren James puts Chelsea 1-0 up. Chelsea fans barely even celebrating. Nice. Bruno finds Cunha. What was that? Mbuemo. Fucking hell. And you're telling me Sesko's on the bench for some of these prats? Defensive mistake by United. Who is that? United ladies give the ball away at the back. Lauren James picks it up and puts it straight in the goal. Who is that? Janssen. Janssen just gives it away. Can't control it properly. Passes it into Lauren James. Lauren James just slots it in the net. Easy as pie for Chelsea ladies. Yoro, good ball into Mbuemo, cut out by Buendia. Mainly tries to win it back, can't. Poor from United ladies that. Poor from Janssen there. Can't get out of her feet. Any danger here? Come on, Dallo, take the pissing throw in! Well done, Bruno. Very clever. Very clever, Bruno. Finds Casemiro. Shoots. Blocked. Goes out for a throw-in. Can United women react to this? Mallard beats Lucy Bronze. Cross comes in. Oh, I think it's just a bit of a heavy cross. Bruno, good ball into Dallo. Fuck me. The fuck is that? What the hell is that? These are supposed to be professional football players, guys. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Dallo! I can't even explain that one to you lot. I can't even explain that. Lovely ball from Bruno Fernandes. Dallo controls it decently at the beginning and absolutely skies it over the bar. Fuck me. Get Dorgu back, please. Please, Dorgu, please come back. Play with one leg, Dorgu. Dallo, step overs. Cross comes in, cleared by Mings. Morgan Rogers. Luke Shaw snuffs it out well in. Professional brats, Josh says. No thanks, Alex, I'm alright. Bruno tries the ball into Cunha, dispossessed. Villa looking a bit shaky now. We need to capitalise on this, United. Cunha. Out to Luke Shaw. We run backwards like he's forwards. The intensity of which we run backwards it's amazing. If only we could do that running forwards. Casemiro dispossessed. Watkins now. Nah, don't try them step overs on Harry Maguire, pal. Oh no. Oh no. Luke Shaw does well. Well in, Luke Shaw. Well in, Luke. Does very well there defensively. Oh, that was vital there from Luke Shaw. Absolutely vital, and wins us the goal kick. What's McGinn moaning about? I'm glad you're in the stream, Bruce. Thank you for that. Yoro. Can't control it. Goes out for a Villa throw-in. God, United women playing around at the back again. Janssen. Does better this time. Oh, God, what are we doing here? Loses it again. Bloody hell. Leticia just boots it against one of the Chelsea players as well. Watkins picks up a booking for Villa. You must kick the ball away. Alex with the super chat. Well in, Alex. Listening to you whilst on a train home from Derby. Well in, Alex. Thank you for that. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. Mallard can't control it. Great ball out. Hangerheim. Finds Jess Park. Jess Park shoots. Hampton will save that comfortably. Bruno. Does very well there, Bruno. Luke Shaw. Into Cunha. Cunha does well, finds Mainu. Mainu dispossessed. How many times have I said that today? Oh, Villa attacking in numbers now. Barkley. Finds Watkins. Yoro does very well. Well in, Yoro. And Casemiro releases really well. Ahmad does well. Oh my God, everyone's doing well. Casemiro, good ball into Mainu. What now? Bruno. What now? Shoot, Bruno. Shot comes in. Ah, wide. Bruno looking for the option. No better option there than to shoot. Not enough curl on that ball though. Yoro does really well there. Baltimore with a throw-in for Chelsea. Chelsea win another throw-in. Yoro pushing the back, free kick to Villa. You know the net is for scoring, not missing. I know that. Alex says, relying on you for my Man United updates today. I'll do my best, Alex. Mainu clears it for United. Renana seems to be in some discomfort. It goes down behind the goal. Get this out, United. Begin to take the corner for Villa. Shaw gets it out. Well in, Shaw. Ahmad. We took too long here, I think. Villa have got back in numbers. There's a penalty in Palace versus Leeds, says Brenton. Calvert-Lewin. Mr. Penn. Slotted it wide. Alex says, even with Bluetooth earphones, the train may still hear Holly. With a bit of luck, Alex. Look, just tell them all to tune in. Bruce says, thank you, Holly, for the amazing energy you put into the building this community. David says, have you thought about doing merch in the near future? Who would buy that? Who would buy that, David? Unlucky there for Calvert-Lewin. You can see what he's trying to do. Yeah, so half-time, 0-0 at half-time. Ups and downs for both teams. I'm not completely gone mental. I've not completely gone mental. I think we've been alright. I think it's a shame Sesko's not on. There's a few opportunities there for Sesko. There's a few of them chances we created I think would have been better if Sesko was playing. But we'll watch the ladies now anyway. Still 1-0 down against Chelsea. Your subscribers would buy the merchandise. Holly put a tenner on United to win. Desperately need Sesko, says Boomface. Riviere with a long throw in for United. Mallard. Fucking hell. Can't keep it in. Janssen, what an awful mistake there. You don't have to ask James twice to slot that in the back of the net. Don't give Lauren James that much time and space. Up the Villa, says David. What do we think at half time then, guys? I think it's pretty much it's what I expected. I think we've been okay. I don't think we've been amazing. I think Villa have been okay. I think we probably considering at home we look a little bit more dangerous maybe. Hate when there's two games at the same time. Me as well. Me too, Jay. They tried to get it moved, didn't they? But they couldn't do anything about it. It's a shame. Because they would have had a lot more support today, I think, if the men's game wasn't at the same time. Can you imagine United men and women lose today? My friend is at Old Trafford, says Vic. $33 minutes gone in this United-Chelsea game. Both Lauren and Reece James signed new deals this week. That's good for Chelsea. Jess Park, bit of space now. Oh, Mallard does well. Shoot. Fuck. United win it back. Good pressure this from United. Good pressure this. Shot. Hampton saves. I think you should pass there. Turland should pass there, I think. Does very well there, Turland. But I think Hannahheim is the better option in the middle. Are you going to any United games before the season ends? What's the score on that game? 1-0 to Chelsea P. Chat, when I tell you I'm in hell right now. I feel awful, chat. I feel awful. It's not worth it. Don't drink, kids. It's not worth it. Wangerheim. It's all gone pear-shaped under Carrick, says Johnny. We need a reset. Ferguson would give them a rock. Can Carrick do the same? Fishface says, get up the drink 2.5 years ago. Best decision I've ever made. It's fun while you're doing it, Fishface, but God, I feel awful today. I feel awful. Leeds got a red card, says Brenton. Who got a red for Leeds? Goodmanson sent off. Second yellow as well. That's poor, that. That's poor. David's still back in his team. Well in, David. HS says, hi guys, much love. First time here. Wifey requested we tune in. Found the channel of fan reactions video. Let's get the win. Well in, HS. Thank you for coming in, HS. Really, really appreciate that. Thanks for dropping a message in as well. Really, really appreciated. Any notes I can make at half time? I feel bad for Sesko. He doesn't get this. The one time where we're loading them balls into the box and Sesko's not bloody there. It's frustrating me. It's frustrating me. What subs are we making at half time, guys? Do you think you'd make any subs or just go into it? I think we should get Sesko on ASAP. You could be the greatest of all time. Villa haven't been as good as I thought they would be in that half. I thought they'd be a little bit more threatening than they have been. Villa played midweek, should be 2-0 up. Elise Shaw has been active down that left side. He has actually held, you're right. I genuinely think Sesko makes you more comfortable up top, in my opinion. I completely agree, He has been a little bit more active, Helge, but he still doesn't offer us that much, does he? Dean would put Mazraoui for Dallo. I agree, Dean. I need to get more of a fine pen. Good turnout for today on the Watchalong, Holly. Well in, Johnny. Great shout, Dean. Sesko would have attacked those crosses a lot better. Chances wasted. Held. They are shocking. Mbuemo is good at nothing. Mbuemo has been a little bit disappointing. Chelsea are through on goal. Wow, what brilliant defending by Leticia there. How on earth, guys, did Leticia get back there and defend that as well as she did? What happened there? Great ball forward from Chelsea. Leticia, wow, what a recovery there from Leticia, and Tullis Joyce then just saves it. That is an incredible challenge. Absolutely incredible challenge. Even hungover, you do an amazing show, Holly. I feel like I'm letting you guys down today a little bit. I feel like death. I feel like I'm letting you down a little bit. I'm not being as entertaining as I usually would be. I can only apologise, guys, and the next one will be better, I promise you. I feel like absolute... I feel like a toilet. I feel like toilet. I'm really sorry, guys. I am really sorry. Super Tony says Tottenham been playing terrible so far. Ain't surprising if Liverpool beat them 5-0. Liverpool last season and the season before, you'd think they would beat them 5-0, but Liverpool are so unpredictable this season. Leeds have fallen off, says Dixie. Yeah, me too, Mike. Not much between us in the game. No, not at all, Jay. Not at all. Like I said, I think United might edge it just because we're at home, and I think we look to be a little bit more creative than Villa do. But it still wouldn't surprise me if Villa pick it up. Lucy Bronze for Chelsea. Into Cuthbert. That's a foul, ref. Not given. Kira Walsh fouls. Does not given. Why do Brits drink so much? You're like the island Russians. I never drink. Well, I do. I clearly don't never drink, but I very rarely drink. And it's just absolutely spanked me today. Niall says, loved your second vlog, Holly. You were brilliant. Thank you, Niall. If you guys haven't already, the second episode of The Football Below is out. We went to watch Wycombe Wanderers play Burton Albion. And it's a really, really good game. So if you have some time, go over and watch that. You won't regret it, I promise you. Mallard goes forward for United. Runs into traffic though a little bit. Cross comes in, headed away by Niamh Charles. Is that Niamh Charles? One back though by United. Lauren James is there. Good strength from Lauren James. And again, good strength from Lauren James. Christ. How much is a ticket for those games? What, the football below ones? It's usually around £50 to £60 for 2 tickets. Mike is well up for it. Go on, Mike. Can't wait for another night out. Chill, 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 chill. Oh, come on, United. So wasteful. Men and women on the ball. Well in. Well tracked. Well tracked by Lundqvist. I saw it. Great video. Well in, Jay. I'm going out for a nice pizza tonight anyway, though, guys. So all will be restored. Nice pizza for Mother's Day. No use of that bucket pee. Can't believe it. I'm a changed woman. Well in, Mike. I'm definitely drinking this year. Well in, David. How can you live in an island with no sun? I'd go insane. It was sunny yesterday. It was a nice day yesterday. Chances of changes at half-time, chat. What do you think Carrick should change? Not in terms of the lineup. What do you think Carrick should change? I think we need to be more progressive on the full-back positions. We need to not be try not to be so reliant on Bruno Fernandes. We need to try and get Mbeumo into the game a little bit more. And we need Sesko on. Are you a mother, Holly? No, Jay. You're going out, Holly. God bless. I know, Mike. I know. Going out for a pizza as well. Crikey. United ready to get us back underway in the second half. Oh, United, good chance there. Bruno ready to kick us off. Oh, well in, Mike. You going out for a Nando's or you ordering it? Chelsea go in 1-0 up at half time. Lauren James being the difference between the two sides. And we are off for the second half. Can you score in 2 goals? Says Jason. I hope you're right, Jason. It's very quiet in Old Trafford. I can hear the players so clearly. Dallo keeps it in for United. Dallo, good ball forward into Mainu. Mainu, cross comes in. There's 2 of them there and none of you can get a fucking head on it! Cunha and Mbeumo both missed the header. What the fuck? Bruce with the super chat. Well in, Bruce. Love that, Bruce. Thank you. Bruce says, we got to win. Come on, United. Well in, Bruce, with the £2 super chat. Bloody legend you are, Bruce. Absolute legend. Bruno. Ahmad. Out wide to Dallo. Cross it, Dallo. Stop pissing about. Cross comes in. Mainu. Well in, Mainu. Bruno. Back to Mainu. Back to Bruno. Back to Mainu. Mainu. Cross comes in. Blocked by Villa. W's Bruce. United starting well, says Jason. How did it neither Mbeumo or Cunha react to that cross? Maguire. Luke Shaw. Shaw out wide to Cunha. Go on, Cunha. Beat him. Go on, Cunha. Go on, Cunha. Go on, Cunha. Goes back to Shaw. Beat him, man. Come on, please. Bruno. Mainu switches. I'm not sure who to. Mbeumo. Bit of space for Mbeumo. Ahmad. Right-footed shot over the bar. Jason says, hope United can win this. Sesko super sub maybe. Mike, someone should replace Carrick at the end of the season. Go on, Mike. Barkley with a bit of pressure. Breaks through though for Villa. Does well actually. Luca Dean. Oh, ref, get out of the way, you knobhead! It's not all about you, ref! Josh feels sorry for Alex on the train. Up the mic. Go on, Mike. Sure. Finds Lamans. Yoro. Maguire. Out wide to Cunha. Great ball from Maguire. Out wide to Cunha. Oh, Villa break through the press again. Casemiro wins the ball back. Well in, Casemiro. Oh, and Mbeumo! Get Sesko on, man. Cunha's been the best out of our front three, but they've not been good. They've not been good. Casemiro. Oh, ref! Get out of the way, you blue bastard! Mainu. Casemiro. Nutmeg. Get out. Out my game. Out my game, Watkins. Out my game. Oh, fuck. Ah, not past Maguire, mate. Not past Maguire. Oh, that was poor, Josh, wasn't it? That was laughable, that. Typical Chelsea under Rossignol doing cringe bag things. Cringe-worthy things. Palmer made me laugh because it looked like Palmer was the only one that was thinking, what are we doing? Maguire. Mainu, good ball into Bruno. Bruno finds Ahmad. Oh God, I feel like arse. Bruno, back to Ahmad. Back to Bruno, shoot! Off. United had some good chances against Chelsea in that first half. It's a shame that we're 1-0 down. Hopefully we can get something back in the second. I'd be disappointed if we don't get anything back. Bruno with the corner for United. Corner comes in. Cunha shoots wide. Fuck off. Why are we so shite, says Joanne. Martinez. Goes long towards Watkins. Held well there by Yoro. Casemiro. Mainu's not ready for it. Oh, fuck. Morgan Rogers. Well in. Cunha again. Well in, Cunha. Bruno drives forward. Finds Mbeumo. Shot. Saved by Martinez. Piss off! Come on! Come on, United! Come on! Another corner here, chat. We rise! We rise! Good football, that. Good football, that. Good football. Oh, God, I'm going to be sick. If they score, I'm going to be sick, chat. If they score, I'm going to be sick. Bruno. Corner comes in. Casemiro! Oh. Well in, Cassie! Casemiro, do. Casemiro, do. Casemiro, do. Bruno assist again. Another set piece goal by Casemiro. I said it, chat. We're starting to rise, and rise we did. Well in Casemiro. He deserves that. He's played well this game. And Bruno deserves that as well. Casemiro and Bruno. Water is wet. The priest is Catholic. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Don't mind it, chat. 1-0. 1-0. Come on, United. Come on. Let's build from this now. Let's build from this and punish them. Don't humble me again like I was humbled last week. Come on. Well in, Casemiro. Mr. Consistent. Casemiro. What a run. What a header. What a corner. Oh, delicioso. Delicioso. Oh, gonna be sick. Gonna be sick. Oh, that's horrible, chat. I don't feel well at all. I don't feel well at all. How's my... Deserved that from United. Deserved. Big Cass says Star-Lord. United. 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 Come on, chat. Let's big them up. Let's big up the lads. Oh, God. Luka Dean. Onana. Out wide to Morgan Rogers. Cut that shit out. Cross. Well in, Luke Shaw. Yes, Johnny with the super chat. Well in, Johnny with the 1.99 for the goal, Holly. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. We love you, Johnny. We do. We love you, Johnny. We do. We love you, Johnny. We do. Oh, Johnny, we love you. Well in, Johnny. Oh, God, chat. Calm down here. Calm down here. I can't. The excitement is turning me. The excitement's turning me. I need something to eat. I need something nasty to eat. Oh, God. Well in, Maguire with the block. And again, get it out. Get it out. Alex Marmon says, Holly. Away, 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 away. 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 Get it away. Well done. Well done. Finally, we got there. We got there in the end. Oh, God, they're back. They're back. They're back. Chat, they're back. No, they're back. Get it out, Dallo. Well in, Dallo. Oh, I'm had to give it away. I'm had to give it away. Alex with the £2 super chat. Well in, Alex. Alex says, Holly cheered and my phone gave a loud noise. Warning. Well in, phone. Well in, phone. Phone's doing its work. Doing its work. Dixie with the £2 super chat as well. Drop a like on those super chats, guys, if you can. Dixie says, do you still think United can win the league this year? No. No way, Jose. No way, Jose Mourinho. That ain't going to happen. We're 10 points behind City and they're shit. God. Need an open window here, chat. Good opportunity this for Villa. Bruce with the £2 super chat! Guys, well in with the super chats. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Holly bringing the positive vibes. Hell yes. I'm trying, Bruce. I feel like I'm bloody expired, but I am trying. Well in, guys, for the super chats. Means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you all so, so, so much. David's going to say, stay silent from now on. This is a very good opportunity here for Buendia. I agree, Alex. I agree. Completely agree. This is a perfect game for Sesko. This is a goal or two in this for Sesko if we play the way we are. Blocked by the wall! Blocked by the wall! By the wall! Blocked by the wall! Na 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 na! Blocked by the wall! By the wall! Blocked by the wall! Well in, wall! Man of the match there, wall. Well in, Maguire, get it out, you mad bastard, get it out. Oh, Oh God, chat, I don't feel well. Got to say as well, 63 people watching as well. Come on. No, sorry, Alex, I'm not. I'm going out for Mother's Day. I'm going out for a pizza with my mum. Sorry, guys. $57 minutes gone here. United, hopefully, will continue the way they are. Normal guy fell asleep in the first half. Morgan Rogers. Good ball into McGinn. Oh, that's not a foul. Ref, he's run into traffic. Casemiro looks a little bit worse for wear. Casemiro wins the ball, but I think it's just the overall aggressiveness of the challenge from Casemiro that gives Villa the foul there. Sesko on around 70 minutes, I reckon so, Adrian. If not, maybe a little bit earlier. Tammy Abraham and Leon Bailey come on for Villa. Watkins has not contributed a lot towards Villa today. Difficult game for Watkins though, to be fair. How long's your train journey, Alex? Why has he been booked? Casemiro's been booked for that challenge. That's mad. Dixie with the super chat. Well in, Dixie. Thank you for that. Dixie says, are you going live next weekend for the final? Let me have a look. Oh, McGinn with a good ball in. Mings has to do better there, I think. Free header there for Mings. Next Sunday. I don't know yet, because I think... What time is it, Dixie? I don't think I can, Dixie. I don't think I can. But I will confirm. I will confirm. Sure. Good ball into Cunha. Good flick on from Cunha, but Ahmad hasn't read it. Konza with a bit of a loose ball back to Martinez. Never a yellow, but because it's Casemiro, says Rethanon. Sounds about right, Rethanon. The cup finals kicked off again. Chelsea United. Big statement half here from United is needed. Mainu kind of runs into traffic there. How many watching? 50 I've got, Bruce. Yeah, she's not got a game today, Josh. They got the weekend off for Mother's Day. But I think they do next weekend. Casemiro, good ball into Dalot. I don't need to tell you the rest. Great ball into Dalot. Why is Dalot in them positions? Comes off his shoulder, guys. Comes off his shoulder. Great opportunity. Super chats are flowing today, Holly. The perfect hangover cure. Exactly, Johnny. Exactly. You guys have definitely made me feel better. Mings back to Martinez. Onana with a bit of space in the middle. Oh. Morgan Rogers done very, very well there. Luka Dean, cross comes in. Oh shit. Onana. Good save. Lamons straight at him, but he had to make the save. Well in, Lamons. Hello, Dylan. Morgan Rogers, great little flick there to Buendia. Come on, United, says Declan. Casemiro well tracked there again. United putting a bit of pressure on Chelsea here. Corner to United, throw in to United, sorry. Riviere with the throw in. Villa have a corner at Old Trafford. Corner comes in. Get it out, Dallo. Handball, ref, come on. Headed away by Luke Shaw. Get it out. Get it out! Fuck off, man! What are you pissing about for? Fuck's sake! Fucking hell, it takes the piss, man. Just get the ball out! It's a fucking joke, that. How many chances do you need to get the fucking ball out of the box? Just get rid of it, man. Have a bit of authority and get rid of it. What a finish, though. Fucking hell, Ross Barkley. Piss off, you fucking Chelsea ex-reject. Jason with the super chat. Well in, Jason. Jason with the £3 super chat. Thank you, Jason. Jason says, what pizza are you having later? Just me being nosy. I'm not sure yet, Jason, but we're going to like a small, like a Italian, so should be nice, whatever we get. Fuck off, man! Oh, he's offside. It comes off his bum, he's offside. He's off. It's in his bum. Yes, it does. Look, the ball direction changes. Yes, the ball direction changes. Oh, rule it out. Rule it off. Rule it off. Not asked. They're going to give it, aren't they? Forest are 1-0 up. That is not good for Tottenham. Rule it out, rule it out, rule it out, rule it out, rule it out. Oh, fuck off. Get Sesko on now. Get Sesko on now. Get him on now. Fucking hell. Piss off, Villa, you shit pricks. Piss off, United, you shit pricks. Well in, Luke Shaw. Oh, we're second to everything. They're pissing me off. Well in, Euro. Maguire. Oh, Villa want this now. Villa want this now. Yeah, I agree, Josh. Mazraoui, Xerxes and Sesko. Get them on. Get them on. These lot have had long enough. They've had long enough now. David says up the Villa. Casemiro. Oh, fuck off, ref. Leon Bailey. Dallo does well there. Abraham tries to take a touch. Daniel's not happy. Dallo does well there. Ross Barkley got your goal. David. Still 1-0, Jay. Rodgers. Dispossessed by Yoro. We ain't got nothing. There's nothing on this pitch that attacking-wise. By Casemiro. Get the front three off. They're offering nothing. Get Mbeumo and Ahmad off. How long are we going to give a front three? Mike's knack. Well in, Mike. $21,000 people at the League Cup final. I feel far too unwell for this. Bruno with the free kick for United. Cunha. Cross comes in, headed away. Boy, what is that? Oh, how are we losing these battles? Well in, Luke. Well in, Bruno. Ahmad falls over. Bruno. Oh, Mings does well there. Rodgers does very well. Villa break through the press. Lauren James been booked for Chelsea. Casemiro. Bit of space now for Casemiro. Let's go forward as a team. Come on. Great ball, Cunha. Yes! Oh, yes! Come on, Cunha. Well in, Cunha. Come on. Get in, Cunha. Deserves that. He's been the best out of bad three there tonight. He's been the best out of a bad three. Not a bad three. He's been the best out of all three. All three. Well in, Cunha. Great finish as well. So difficult to get your body around that. Well in, Cunha. You're the man you are. Well in, Cunha. Superb. What a ball there from Bruno. Gorgeous ball from Bruno. Oh, Bruno, stop. Stop it, Bruno. Cunha, there was so much. That ball from Bruno was absolutely unbelievable, but the finish, there was still so much left to do. So much left to do there. Unbelievable finish, unbelievable pass, unbelievable goal. Well in, United, come on. Great finish, Cunha. Johnny with the super chat. Well in, Johnny. Thanks for the super chat, Johnny. Johnny says for the goal, Holly. Well in, Johnny. Appreciate that, Johnny. Don't let these back in now, please. Well in, Cunha. Tracks back again. Well in, Cunha. Oof. Bit of space here for Ahmad. He goes backwards. Sesko needs to come on soon. Maguire finds Shaw. Cunha. Wins a throw in. Well in, Cunha. Riviere makes way for United. Bruce with the super chat. Well in, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. Bruce says, Holly got Cunha flying. Well in, Holly. More subs. Well in, Bruce. Thank you for that, Bruce. Appreciate that. You guys are flying with the subs today. Thank you all so much for your support towards the channel. Really, 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 really appreciated. Sesko comes on for United. Drop a like on Bruce's super chat, guys, if you can. It's gotta be, I don't know who's been worse out of Ahmad or Mbeumo. I think Ahmad, maybe? "16 assists, Bruno needs a new contract, can't lose him." Bruno wins games. Mbeumo makes way for Sesko. Mbeumo's not happy about it. Not happy at all. Mbeumo's very, very unhappy with it. Very dissatisfied, Brian and Mbeumo. I think hopefully the cheers of his name ringing around the stadium might improve his mood a little bit. I can see why. I don't think he's done any less than Ahmad to stay on the pitch. Oh, Dallow's been schooled there and Bruno brings him down. Cunha's down. Most assists in a Premier League season. Bruno Fernandes has got the most assists in a Premier League season ever for Manchester United. That is unbelievable. That is absolutely unbelievable. 16 assists. God, I love that man. God, I love that man. I bloody love that man, guys. Alistair says, hey Holly, barely got up to watch the last 10 minutes of the game. How's it been? I see we're up 2-1. All in all, it's been up and down. I think we've reacted. We're better than we were against Newcastle. We've created chances. I just think we've probably been a little bit wasteful in front of goal. But yeah, we've got the chances created, and that's the hardest part. I think we deserve to be 2-1 up. I don't know if you guys would disagree. Onana. Ross Barkley finds Onana. Out wide to Leon Bailey. Onana finds Bailey again. Oh, good flick there by Rodgers, but it's just too far. United goal kick. Still 1-0 to Chelsea in the League Cup final. Shaw finds Cunha. Well done, Luke Shaw. Back to Mainu. Let's get these crosses into Sesko now. If I'm Carrick, I'm telling Ahmad, just cross it, cross it. Dallo, cross it. Keep just crossing, keep crossing. Bruno does very well. Casemiro switches. Cunha. Get it in. Oh, unlucky Cunha. Sesko! Sesko! You know! Sesko! Back at Old Trafford! Sesko! Sesko! Sweat! Oh, sweat! Sesko! Sesko! 3-1. United! United! Come on! 3-1. Well in, Sesko. Well in, Sesko. Scrappy in the box, but give that man the ball at the minute and he will score. Well in, Sesko. Proper striker, that. Proper striker. He'll sniff it out, guys. He'll sniff it out. Brilliant switch of play from Cunha. From Casemiro. Cunha does well. First one doesn't get to him. He finds a way, guys. He finds a way. And that goes in. Finds a way. Well in, Sesko. Bloody delighted for him. Bloody delighted for him. No worries, P. Have a good time out, P. Johnny with the super chat again. Well in, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Vic switching to tennis. Let's go, says normal guy. Well in, Sesko. Absolutely buzzing for Sesko there, guys. Maatson comes on for Villa and Douglas Luiz. Oh, Shaw gives away corner for Villa. Emery in the mud, in the mud. Emery in the mud. Not running up and down the bloody technical area, are you now, Emery? Chill out, you mad bastard. Corner comes in. Get it out. Maguire heads it away. Bruno clears it. Well done, United. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Hunt it down, Ahmad. Go on. Oh. Rodgers does well there. And Lamans comes out to collect that. Well in, Lamans! Yeah, you did, Dylan. You did. This is a great result for us towards top 4. Great result for us, guys. There's something sweet about being in 3rd as well. Oh, get up, Bailey, you bloody idiot. Forest still 0-0. Palace are 1-0 up against Leeds. Well done, Casemiro. Sesko's in. Sesko's in. Be selfish, Sesko. Oh, God. I don't know whether that was a shot or a pass. I don't know whether that was a shot or a pass, chat, but we'll move on. I'm not sure what that was from Sesko. Sesko likes chances harder than that, guys. Sesko doesn't like the easy chances. Thanks, Johnny. United women still yet to respond to the Chelsea goal. From what I've seen of this game, Chelsea are very organised. Buendia makes way for Villa. Replaced by Garcia. Oh, Mallard gives the ball away for United. Lauren James gives it away to Jess Park. Jess Park, good ball in. Oh, God, United are wasteful. Hampton collects for Chelsea. What's Skinner going to do here? United yet to respond. Maatson. Onana. Out wide to Garcia. Onana. Wasteful. Cunha stops it. Bruno wants it. Great ball into Ahmad. Sesko wants it. Oh, Ahmad, that's shit, man! So poor, Ahmad. You can't just get a basic pass. Now you're walking around. Get back! Ahmad is so frustrating at times. Onana. Garcia. Cunha wins it back again. Well done, Cunha. Corner for Villa. Douglas Luiz with the corner. Douglas Luiz. Cross comes in. Deflected. Goes out for a corner again for Villa. My iPad's died. Yoro finds Maguire. Matisia has to defend there for United. Good touch by Ahmad. Finds Bruno. Bruno. Great ball into Ahmad. Sesko hangs back. Finds Mainu. Mainu into Casemiro. Cunha wants it wide. Luke Shaw gets it wide. Cunha. I think Ahmad was offside. Ref pulls it back for the offside. Ugarte comes on for Casemiro. Who's your man of the match, Holly? I'd pick between Casemiro, Bruno. I think I'll give it Casemiro. I'll give it Bruno. No, I'll give it Casemiro. I'm going to give it Casemiro. I think he's had a really good game in the midfield. And obviously got the goal to put us ahead, so I'll go Casemiro. I will do, Jay, I will do. "75 minutes in, Manchester United women still 1-0 down. Oh, they can't keep hold of the ball. Lauren James. Cut out by United. Mallard. Just keep losing the ball. Can't look after it. I feel like everyone's trying to do too much for United here. And Aggie Beaver-Jones puts Chelsea 2-0 up. Told you. Very poor from United, that. Very poor defensively. Bruno. Oh, Martinez is out too quick. Everybody holding the ball for too long for United, ladies. Yeah, I don't even think that was a yellow, Josh. I thought he won the ball. United, so poor defensively. Should deal with that better there. And the header has no pace at all on it. Just crept in. Onana. Konsa finds Mings. Cross comes in. Cunha's there to protect it. Does very well, Cunha. Very well. Still Cunha. Ugarte, what are you doing? It's not a foul. Why have they gone down? Mainu. Back to Shaw. Well done, Ugarte. Good ball into Bruno as well. Oh, Bruno's just let it run. Give it, Sesko. Why did you not pass it? Whose dog is that barking? Bruno. He needs an outlet. Ahmad's there. Back to Bruno. Back to Ahmad. Dallo finds Maguire. Shame that for United women. Mainu tackled. Still Mainu. Does well there, Mainu. Cunha. Shaw. Mainu. Maguire. Ugarte. Ooh, Ugarte trying his best to give it away. Cunha. And we won the throw-in. Well done. Bruno. Oh, Ahmad gives it away. Well in, Ahmad. Wings it back. Well in, Ahmad. Mainu out wide to Cunha. Mainu. Plenty of space for Mainu. Bruno comes deep to pick it up. Nice football here from United. Very relaxed. Mainu with the flicks. Well in. Ahmad. Selfish there from Ahmad. United ladies have 10 minutes to score 2 goals. I can't see that. Maguire gives away a foul against Morgan Rogers and wins himself a yellow card. Not sure why, because Morgan Rogers wasn't going anywhere. Two minutes of the 8 left. Free kick comes in. And wide from Morgan Rogers. Wait, what games are you streaming midweek in Champions League? I'll probably do the Arsenal game because City and Chelsea game are finished, didn't they? I doubt very much either of those will go anything other than what they have so far. So I'll probably do the Arsenal game. Lamans with the goal kick. Ugarte can't compete. Yoro. Pressure on Yoro here from Abraham. Finds Lamans. Ooh. Letitia there. Clash of heads between Letitia and Beaver Jones. Let me figure out when the next... How have Villa not scored there? How the hell have Villa not scored there? Douglas Luiz and Garcia got in each other's ways in an open goal. Shambolic defending there from United. Headed away by Dalot. Chested down by Sesko. And that is it. Manchester United win 3-1. And move even further clear of third place. We needed to win this today. We needed to win that. Arsenal playing Leverkusen on Tuesday, so I'll do a watch-along for that at 8 o'clock. So that'll be the next watch-along. But I thought, why don't we stay and do player ratings together? Let's do some player ratings. I'm going to do player ratings. So we've got Lamans. We've got Dalot right back. Maguire. Euro. Shaw. Kobe. Gasset. We've got Cunha. Ahmad. So we'll rate out of 10, yeah? Let's rate out of 10. We've got Cunha, Ahmad. Bruno. Ahmad. And Mbuemo. Then we had Ugarte came on for Casemiro. We had Sesko come on for Mbuemo. That was it, wasn't it? It was only 2 subs. Wasn't it? It was only 2 subs, wasn't it? Oh. Yeah, that was it too. Right, so we'll go out of 10. Lamans. Yeah, great win. That is a great win. Superb win for us there. We'll go Lamans. Obviously conceded a goal. I think that finish was a great finish. Could he have done anything better? I think it's a difficult one. I think he claimed everything he could have claimed today. I don't think he made any overall errors. So I don't think we can go for any lower than a 7 for Lamans. Let's go 7 for Lamans. Nothing outrageous, but he had a good solid performance. Dalot, I probably wouldn't go anywhere above. He had one good cross. Doesn't contribute massively to the attack. Doesn't contribute massively defensively. He did stop that. He stopped that Tammy Abraham opportunity, which I think gives him maybe a 6. A 6 for Dalot, I think, is fair. We've got Harry Maguire, overall very, very solid. Was first to everything coming in from corners, and they had a fair few corners. So he was overall really well commanding of that area. I'd probably go a 7 for Maguire. Yoro, I don't think he did anything less than Maguire today. So I think Yoro had a really good performance as well. But I don't think he did as well as Maguire. So we'll go 6 for Yoro today. And Dalot's only getting a 6 for the cross and that he put in. That I think somebody should have done better. He obviously missed that really good chance in front of goal. 2 really good chances in front of goal. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt and go for a 6 for Dalot. Luke Shaw, I think, did really well today. So I'm more inclined to give Luke Shaw around a 7. I think, obviously, he could have contributed a little bit more towards the attack, but he was there and he did well defensively again today. So we'll go for I reckon 6.5 for Shaw. 6.5 for Shaw. Josh says Shaw was very quiet. Thank you, Alex, for the super chat. Alex with the super chat. Well in, Alex. Alex says Holly and Man United making my train journey better. That's all we can hope for, Alex. Alex says Shaw 7. I think I'm happy with 6.5. There's a lot of 6s, there's a lot of 7s, so we'll go 6.5 there. Yoro is got a 6, so that's good already. Kobbie Mainoo. I think it's probably one of Kobbie's quieter games in a United shirt. I think I'd like Kobbie to start contributing more more defensively and attacking. And when we start seeing that, then I think Kobbie Mainoo will come on leaps and bounds. But we are yet to see that from Kobbie Mainoo. I think just the job he does is very box to box. But I would like to see a little bit more, one or the other, from Kobbie Mainoo. I don't think he did anything overly wrong. I think he was a little bit wasteful on the ball today, so I'd go a 6 for Mainoo. Casemiro. Now, Casemiro. I think we've got to shout out Casemiro in terms of ground covered. I think immense from Casemiro again today. I think he was strong in every challenge. He breaks up the play perfectly. Distribution isn't always amazing, but from what he offers us in threat in the box, I think it makes up for it. So I'd give Casemiro today an 8. My pen's running out already. Ugarte, nothing majorly wrong, nothing majorly right, I guess. So it would be a shame to give him anything less than a 6. I think it's harsh to give him a 8.5 for Casemiro. Yeah, he's my man of the match, to be fair. So maybe I'll go 8.5 for Casemiro. He had a lot to do on that header as well. Brilliant finish from Casemiro. So we'll go 8.5 for Casemiro. Cunha, obviously a lot to do with that finish from Cunha. I think he was the best out of our attacking 3 today. Big shout out to Cunha. Obviously 90 minutes under his belt, 97 in the end. But yeah, really pleased for Cunha. Deserved that goal. And I think I will go for a 7.5 for for Cunha. United should have had 4. Sesko should have shot that ball. I agree, Tony. Bruno Fernandes. Now, Bruno Fernandes, obviously 2 assists. Sesko probably should have scored that 4th. Bruno 8 because of the assists. Yeah, 2 assists for Bruno again today. Just consistently Bruno Fernandes, isn't it? When Bruno Fernandes has a good game, United tend to get the result. So, yeah, I think that's a spot-on one there, Josh. We'll go 8 for Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad, I was disappointed with Ahmad today. I thought Ahmad was very wasteful. I thought his desire lacked a little bit. I didn't think he warranted enough last week coming on against Newcastle to start this week, but obviously it's Carrick's decision. I don't think he warranted staying on the pitch over Mbeumo as well. I thought his runs were lacklustre. I thought his distribution wasn't great at all. He didn't offer us overly much attacking, didn't offer us much defensively. I think I'm going to go for a 6 for Ahmad today. That might be a bit of a hot take, but in my opinion, I don't think Ahmad was good enough today whatsoever. But Josh says Ahmad 4, so I've not gone that low. So I think maybe 6 is fair. Maybe even a little bit lenient. Mbeumo. We've got Mbeumo. I think Mbeumo's struggling a little bit for form at the moment. I don't think he contributed as much as Cunha. A little bit wasteful on the ball. Attacking play could improve. I think he was slightly better than Ahmad, so I'll go 6.5 for Mbeumo. And then Sesko coming on and getting the goal. Did really well to hunt that opportunity out. Was half a chance, if anything. So I will go for a 7 for Sesko. It's difficult to come on, and we've got to give his consistency over the last few weeks a bit of a shout out as well. So again, Sesko consistently comes on, gets himself a goal, should do a lot better. with that last chance. That stopped him from getting an 8. But yeah, getting into the right positions, and that's all we can ask for from our striker. So yeah. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's not something we usually do, but if you guys have enjoyed that, we'll do that from now on after a game. We've gone for Lammens with a 7, Dallo with a 6, Maguire with a 7, Yoro 6, Shaw 6.5, Kobe Mainu 6, Ugarte 6, Casemiro 8.5, Cunha 7.5, Bruno 8, Ahmad 6, Mbuemo 6.5 and a Sesko 7 with the goal again to seal it for Manchester United. But thank you all for watching. I'm going to go and do my match reaction now. All the support and the super chats have been absolutely incredible today. So thank you all so much for your support towards the channel. It never is not appreciated. So thank you all. I'll go and do my match reaction now. I'm sorry if I was a little bit less energetic than usual. I am absolutely hanging. And you guys got me through that. So thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of